Hello, hello, hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere, and it is time to return to Victorian England and the world of Sherlock Holmes as we continue Crimes and Punishment. And we continue with the Riddle on the Rails. Alright, now we are now at the beach. Okay. Look at this. Already, there are some...
These traces were made by carriage. Look.
Yeah.
The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy.
Yes, indeed. What?
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
What are these measurements?
Nothing
No.
interesting here.
What's this? Oh, wait a
Nothing
minute. Whoa, whoa,
here.
whoa.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Interesting.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Well.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials. The traces found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Ah. Now that is definitely interesting. What's this over here? Oh, this does seem to hint that something foul is afoot. Looks like an old gypsy caravan.
An abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Oh, that's not good. What's this? Nothing here. Well, it was being used as a campsite. Yeah. That's how some people would live. What's this sign? Greens from the lake beach. The right side of the road. Oh, there's a... You're stuck. You see, if we were just an average human being, we would have walked around it. Porta-johns, or changing booths, one of the two.
An advertisement for lake cruises.
Interesting. So there's something more. A lake. And given...
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
Uh-oh. That means... Oh boy. Definitely not good. Uh,
A label with the name Lazar.
uh-oh. There's something about that. And if a dam was breached, uh-oh. That means something big went into that lake. Oh, dear God. I think we have a lot. Okay. Let's start, boss. Let's see. Found metal lake. So let's see. Let's see. Technologies. No. So you gotta figure out. Let's see. Encyclopedias. Economical science. Technology. Ah, here it is. Lazarpus barge transportation. Lazarpus barges are leaders in heavy goods transportation. The Lazarpus label belongs to the Mexican consortium Caracal, who cover shipping, electricity services, and mining.
Here it is.
Oh boy. I see. They're Mexican. And that's pretty much everything, I think. Oh man. Okay. You know what? It's time for deductions. Okay. So let's make some deductions now. Okay. So let's see. No, I do not want that. Alright. So let's see here. Chesterfield Telegram. So let's see where we have that. Just to see, so change some of the evidence from previous. Let's see. So now we go with the past the Chesterfield station. Uh-oh. This doesn't work. So, hmm. So now let's see. Because we've gone on the idea that, but now we can't go by that because it doesn't make sense. All right. So let's see here. We change that. So let's see. So what would that mean? Let's go back to our clues. So how did this one come about? Let's see. So we'll see. Let's try and figure out our conclusions here. So we have all these conclusions, but we don't know. So let's No. Let's unclick that. Okay, so let's see. Old railway to the quarry and stolen track. Let's put that in there. Hello. Now we have this one. Railway to the quarry. But then that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit that either. Flooded quarry and old railway quarry. So let's see. That also now has a... Okay. So let's combine these. And that puts things together now. Now we've got some things. We're getting more and more things here. So let's see here. Do we have all our clues lined up? Do we have found and utilize all the clues? Please. Okay. All right. So. Now we gotta figure out everything here. Could be sunk. Barges, okay. We can utilize the barges. So now we have to just figure out how this played out. Because I think the ultimate Chesterfield telegram. So I think it passed Chesterfield. But there was sabotage. Cannot be sunk. No, that doesn't. Could be sunk. So it missed Doncaster. I think it missed Doncaster. Ah! Has been sunk. Okay. Ah, the Mexicans drowned the Chileans. So what's this motive here? Why is this one loose? So he's a victim in all this. So this leans all together, but I still have this So the train has been sunk. See, I don't know if I've past Chesterfield. Okay, yeah, because it doesn't seem reliable. So, I think this plays out to our final conclusion and the most correct conclusion. That the Mexicans drowned the Chileans. The mine could have been done as a red herring. So it was carefully planned by the Mexicans. They killed the Chileans and sank the train in a flooded quarry to hide their crime. Boy. So now, since it's a political game, since the various countries are involved, this is going to be tricky. If we involve police, it's going to raise conflict. And that's a fact. And that could lead to a possible international incident. Now, Mycroft, who is Sherlock's brother, he plays the bigger game. He is an expert in the bigger game. We shall give it to him. It makes more sense. And I think that makes the better choice. So let's make it. We give it to Mycroft. I think that's the better choice in this case. Okay. Look. Well, can't look at it now, but let's see. We have finished the riddle of the rails.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal.
Very true.
Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Well, all right. What did I miss?
Watson, we know that the Barcazas Company directors were drowned in the flooded quarry, along with the train and Robinson's prototype. But we still need to corner the guilty party.
But how do you intend to prove... Oh, no. Please don't tell me we have to dive into the lake.
You may rest assured that I have a far better idea. We have only to use our corrupt Doncaster station master as bait. He will unwittingly trap our Mexican friend.
Of course, you already had a plan. I shall follow you, Holmes.
Oh, let's see how this plays out.
Well, the case is solved, and we shall be heading home. May we have 2 tickets to London, please?
Right away. Wait a minute. You've solved the case?
In a manner of speaking, can you believe that the rescue service miraculously saved one of the Chileans who were on board the train? The police have ordered his immediate escort to London on the next train.
He pulled through then? He's alive?
Yes, by extreme good fortune. His condition is quite serious, and the method of transportation has its risk, but he will be held securely by the doctor and police officers. The gentleman carries some vital information on this case. I am sure of it.
Ah, really?
Your station will be famous, Mr. Duff. The journalists will be here before you know it. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
That is brilliant.
Gentlemen, you are under arrest.
Caramba! You traitor! You double-crossed me!
Oh no.
Good shot, Watson. I always knew you were a talented marksman.
I didn't want another life lost in this case, Holmes.
Oh my God! I thought I was a dead man.
You shouldn't be so glad about it. You'll be up before the judge.
Your testimony will be of great importance to the investigation. I would remind you that your cooperation will be the best way to ease your sentence. By the way, Watson, would you be so kind as to give me some shooting lessons later on?
Yes, but not in our sitting room, and not with you wearing a blindfold.
Ah. So, it was carefully planned murder. The Mexicans killed the Chileans and sank the train to hide their crime. The dam breach was played to their advantage. They used their own barges to keep the train on the run for a few seconds and then sank it in the flooded quarry. The railway tracks were removed to hide the crime. A criminal organization such as this cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. The decision was made to give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict. Well, we found 23 clues, which, according to what I have here, seems proper. Let's see. So, hold to check your conclusion. May spoil game experience. Hey! I think I got the best one there. Warning, you're about to finish the case. Yep. You removed. Press no if you'd like to select normal. Yep. Let's see. Oh, 69% salted the same way, and 63 made the same choice. Well, I'm in the majority. And the next case will be Bloodbath. Sounds delightful. Alrighty. And how we open this one up? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Holmes was known to be
The
a drug
temperature
abuser.
appears to be normal. The pupil is dilated. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
No.
A weak pulse. Around 50 beats per minute.
Oh, my.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hemlock and datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the Chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but, what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
See, made a fast recovery there. Now that we have the case book open up, now let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We got the souvenir. Oh no. Oh, the train whistle. Woo woo. Let's see. And do we have anything from, hey, ooh, there's a message. Let's see. Anything? Ooh. Ooh. Power of the Empire is growing. Let's see. As of yesterday, the Mexican consortium Caracal began serving the cause of the British Empire. This arrangement is undeniably profitable for London and England overall, and is a great achievement for our exceptional diplomatic and political community. Ooh. In other news, a train has mysteriously disappeared en route to Eversham railway station. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh.
This is where I...
Well,
This
yes,
is
we
where
know.
I keep my post.
Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see. Alrighty. It's amazing how he came back, how he bounced back from that. Oh, hello, Toby!
On the sofa for the 3rd time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Okay. I'm not going to look through this, but I'm just going to see if... Oh, God, that she is still up there. Oh, my God. Alright. Well, I think we shall travel to Strand Lane, Bath. No, you know what? Yeah, we'll travel to Strand Lane, Bath, but we'll call it the game there. And next time around, we will truly begin the case known as Bloodbath. As always, this is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, especially if you enjoy these Sherlock Holmes mysteries, and check out some of the others I have played through. Most notably, Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper and Sherlock Holmes the Awakened, which was a Lovecraftian-based case. I intend to play through all of the games in the Sherlock Holmes series, and that's a total of 8 games. I am also working my way through some more modern games, like Alien Isolation. That has been a doozy of a game so far, as well as some old classics, which includes the Monkey Island series. I am working on the 3rd one right now, Curse of Monkey Island. And if you are in the mood for Lovecraftian horror, I'm working on Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, the 3rd of about 4 games I've come across with the Call of Cthulhu name on it. I am also do a series of runs of the game Monstrum, and I'm working through the classic Myst series. I am about to finish up the 4th game in that series, Myst 4 Revelation. I'm also playing through some Sierra games, which include, currently, Gabriel Knight 2, The Beast Within. As always, take care, and have a good one. Goodbye, all. Oh, we'll just